Lucknow is now the latest stop on this extraordinary cricketing festival that takes us to all corners of India. Already we've seen some great cricket, some great... What happens after today, every team would have played a game. These two teams, given the relatively smaller experience that LSG have, must played a lot against each other, but there's a bit of a history and it's pretty good. 3-4, but look at what happens in the last 5 bowling Rockets. Now what about the Delhi Capitals? David Miller comes in from LSG. Nitish Rana from Rajasthan Royals. You really look at Mitch Marsh and you say, Mitch, stay fit through the season, because if he is such a colossal player. Now that's the LSG side. Watch out. Back past the bowler, best way to get runs on the board.
If you want to make a statement, you don't make the statement by where you bat. You make a statement with the bat.
First ball, short, wide. Mitch Marsh says, thank you very much.
What about the sound of the bat there from Mitch Marsh? We know he hits it hard, but he doesn't hit it any harder than what he's just done there. Let's see if you can just hear this. Listen to this noise. I mean, that...
He hit that so hard, and I'll tell you, when you see the replay, you'll see how much the man at backward point moved on the boundary. I don't think the ball was more than 8 or 10 meters away from him. And he only got 2 or 3 meters before he went to pick up the ball. Yeah, once again, a bit of... Oh, there's got to be a wicket, I think, at the non-strikers. And terrible if you are Rishabh Pant. Because he did the right thing. He was backing up. Hit hard. Mukesh just gets a hand to it. He can only smile as he walks off this.
Unlucky, there's really unlucky. I think they're going to pop upstairs and just have a look and just make sure that it's out. But Rishabh thinks he's out.
We have an umpire review for run out at the bowler's end. I would like to check the contact first. Looking at the try screen here. Okay, I can see the ball clearly drop after
Get that swing back.
Oh, what a glorious shot. That is a superb hit. Straight as an arrow. It goes all the way.
Talk about adapting to conditions and adapting to a particular bowler. There was a little shimmy down the track.
Oh, beautifully bowled again. The first over was very good from him. And he started off well here as well.
It's another very good delivery from him, because there is that expectation of the ball maybe just straight.
It's a very good shot again. Safest part of the ground. Over the bowler's head, another 6.
And the best shot that you can play against it. Because the ball does come in with the arm. Don't try and overhit it. That's what Aiden
Aiden Markram, this is a big wicket. Akshar Patel, after conceding that 6, beautifully bowled. A little quicker. In just the length right, it seems, Aiden Markram.
And what a delight, isn't it, for a left-arm spinner? You've just been hit over your head. And that was the shot that should have been played. And the very next ball, somebody like Aiden Markram makes the cardinal mistake of cutting against the ball coming in. And that too, that was pitched up. Brilliant from Akshar Patel. Very good from Akshar Patel. So the second wicket is done for LSG. It's Aiden.
Indian batters in that low middle order. Oh, that's the outside edge. Doesn't stay there for long, Ayush Badoni. This hasn't worked for LSG. Sending him at number 4 without scoring. That's the end of Ayush Badoni.
2 left-armers and 2 very different left-armers striking in 2 overs. Many felt that Natarajan was sorely missed last year. Didn't get to play too many games. Just angling it away.
A good point, Karthik. Point that you just made. The leg side is the shorter side, and taking advantage of that. A little straighter in line. Spread out. Touch and go for 6.
They bowled very well to him. That's why he's got the numbers that he's got there. But this is risky. You've lost 3 wickets here.
Oh, there he goes again. It's worked. This is beauty from Lungisani Angiri. And he's got a very, very fine player out. He has done him beautifully with that change of pace.
Not sure he was looking for it there, Nicholas Pooran. It was very good. That's 2 in a row now. See it spinning in the air. That hit his pad, and Gini is smiling. It's a big wicket for Delhi. LSG, they're in a load of strife here. They 4 down for 65. Everyone's going to have a break now. Pooran goes for 8. You can see everybody running on the field, and I think...
Oh, that might be close too. Because he's done him again with the slowness of the ball. I don't think KL Rahul is looking as excited as Angiri is. I think they're going to let it pass. Hello, they're taking it. Is there a rule that you must take it at 2? Oh, he's asking him, was it going down?
We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Looking at the split screen here.
Well, that's one indicator.
I was going to answer the question by saying, what should you do and what does the modern day player do? Back in the good old days, you're knocking around for the next 4 or 5 overs, but right here, right now, this is what the modern day player does. That's it.
Right, straight up, there's a fielder there. And it's taken easily. This is a huge moment. Kuldeep Yadav has come and picked up a wicket, but it's the wicket of Mitch Marsh. The 71 for 5 and the innings going nowhere, sadly, for LSD. Well, that's the first ball he's facing, and he's perfectly happy to play the lap for 4. It's a great start for him.
Doesn't matter where you bat, and it doesn't matter at what time of the innings you do bat. 5 for 71.
Oh, goes again. This time I think everybody's missed it.
Yeah, he was going for it. Absolutely, he was going for it. 4 runs. Got a little bit of bat on it.
No, it's not a great time to be standing behind the wicket. That's drifted away down the leg side. In all fairness to the keeper, that was leg wise.
Cricketer, he's intelligent.
Will beat the fielder in the gap for 4 valuable runs for the Lucknow Super Giants. Sometimes just hit the ball too hard, maybe it can drop it real like sub-list. On that occasion we saw Sami, but this is nicely played, nicely guided, a slower bouncer, and 100 up for the Super Giants in the 13th over. That's a good shot from Abdul Samad.
A lovely celebration. Then Delhi are absolutely right in this game. LSG, they're 105 for 6. Promising Mukul Chowdhury goes for 14 from 11.
Smack, shorter side, but you don't worry when Samad hits it. Wonderful hit. The Angel 1 Super 6 moment of the bat of Abdul Samad. Hits it straight over the bowler to back-to-back boundaries. And that's his strength, we know. The power hitting bit. Saw it the last delivery, saw it again this delivery. 6 and a 4. Making sure he gets the right bowler from.
With the fielder for 4 was in the air briefly. They'll need to play a few shots like these. LSG. That was a straight to the fielder and he'll complete the catch. It was hit very, very hard. And that makes it a good catch there. He's a very good fielder, David Miller. But I just wonder if there's a little bit of swerve on it as well. And I won't be surprised if he's made a difficult catch look a lot easier. But the set batter goes with 15 balls left.
Spot on, Ashraf. Little too close, didn't get the elevation, but he kind of sliced it and hence that swerve that he spoke about. Still managed to get a lot of bat on this.
One more taken, one more goes, Shami goes. 8 down now for 140 and Natarajan has finished 3 for 29.
Yeah, good returns for Natarajan. Nice. Another cutter. Too much base off though. Not even a cutter, he just swung away. Low full toss, hook.
Straight up. Christian Stubbs doesn't drop any at all. One more goes. Nokia's used to the ball coming very quickly at him. This hardly did.
Not surprisingly, another wicket with another slow delivery. And he's bowling to Nokia, who really...
Instead, he hits the ball straight to short third. Shahbaz is waiting at the non-strikers end. That's not much good. And then Giri finishes 3 for 127. And Lucknow Super Giant. So Giri 3 for 27. Mukesh very good with the new ball, none for 17. Akshar was good. So was Natarajan. And at this point, you want to be in the Super Giants dugout. You are in the DC dugout.
It's the second time this season we've seen a team be bowled out. Chennai Super Kings were bowled out by Rajasthan Royals. And here, the Delhi Cup.
It went to deep third and wide third. He can't believe his luck. Shami can as he walks back for a knock. Capitals rocked early.
Rays don't run that ball down anymore. They go like that. That's how they play. It's short, it's wide, and it's whacked away. And Nitish Rane's away for his new franchise. You see, watch it. The bowlers are under pressure here. That's short, and it's put away beautifully by Nitish Rane. The bowler's going to try things because he needs to take wicket. LSG needs to take wicket. The double bluff.
What DC do have. That's defined, and that's gone all the way. And Nitish Rana was expecting an... Gone! It took a couple of opportunities here. Bounced off initially off Summer's hand, but does well to keep an eye on it. And grab it the second time around. The second wicket goes down for DC.
Yeah, very good second grab there. I think it was Aidan Markram. Good bounce.
Very good over from Mohsin. A wicket and just 3 from it. 23 for 2 after 4.
Mukesh, and it went off his hand and ricocheted into the stumps, and that's where the momentum shifted from LSG.
Straight up, it's gone a mile in the air, but there's a keeper underneath. Rishabh Pant will complete the catch. One more goes. 140 teams, 240. The Delhi Capitals are 25 for 3. And Bottom Nissan's entry into the IPL is ended with 1 of 5 balls.
Yeah, the crowd is up, and quite rightly so. They're back in the game.
One more goes down. Akshat Patel, lovely swing from Bryn. 140 bowlers out of all the players that they had. And you look down that list, that Naman Tiwari, Mohsin Khan, Avesh Khan, Prince Yadav, Arjun Tendulkar, Akash Singh, Heinrich Nokia, Mohammad Shami, Mayank Yadav. Now that is a shot. I mean, there's all the cheering around for the bowling, and it'll just come down because we've seen a genuine authoritative shot.
That's it. He'll say the same thing, though. He's a very honest guy. He's one of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet. What do we like?
5 gone, 30 for 4, Delhi Capitals. First runs of Mohsin. The power play is done. He's going to come charging back for 2. He's good at that. Stubbs good at many things. 6 overs gone. It's 33 for 4. Keeper went up first. Bowler as an afterthought. Neither impressed the umpire. 33 for 4. 1 batter to come and then a slogger. And Samir Rizvi just charged Mohammad Shami. They've got to review. I mean, first 2 games of this tournament, RCB chased down 200 with 4 overs left. The Mumbai Indians chased down 200. It's all pace here. So come back for 2. Doesn't bowl the slow ball, but at his pace, the batter's already hopping. And that length perfect for the ramp shot. The extra ball because of the wides. And suddenly it's a 13-run over. And the Capitals are 53 for 4. They need 89 now of 72 balls. It's a good time for everyone to have a little pause. Because this is what's happened. The pace of the... Almost. It's always these fine angles with Shami. Might look for 2, might get 4. Superb timing from Stubbs. He didn't clobber the ball. Just caressed it for 4. 8 of that over. It's 61 for 4. And Shami has bowled out 1 for 28. Lovely shot. 1 bounce for 4 into the pads. The reason he's bowled into the pads is 6-7 every over. Even more, this is a poor over. This is just the thing we were discussing a little while back. So far. Fine for 4 more. This is really 65 needed of 10 over.
And an array of bowlers which at the bottom of the table. Just to get that extra run, was that option?
The factor though, I'm just going to run Mayank Yadav. So they have to play Shahbaz.
He found.
Ahead in this game, 83 for 4. There it was. Good surface to bat.
They're looking at
Special. Fielding. Couple runs saved.
cutting that boundary effort from Mohsin.
From Markram. What a strike from the young stroke. It was in the big 6 and 50 from the brilliant young man.
But Stubbs was sad edges, maybe hitting the stumps. Pot shooters.
Wonderful finisher.
His neck.
His
Samir Rizvi just used after the gap. There he goes big, and it's the Rizvi show.
What he's gained. Very good shots. And then our ball. Typing stroke. Dropping through the line of the ball. Way too quick for Rishabh Pant. They're knocking the door of 2 points.
Not just somebody who can be effective as well.
The highest fifth wicket part. The Delhi Capitals. But in the end, this put them through not only to 2 points, that's going away with 2 points.
Yes. The odds saw it through for them. 2 good bats got going, and then
Of 8 innings, I think, for Samir Rizvi. He's against this opposition has shown it could have in his leadership, but quite. And then they conceded 20. Rizvi 70 of 81. I reckon the ability there because they were made to start in 2025, and then they start, but not quite happening. He went for a lot of runs. He continue opening the batting. One Akshar Patel without Mohsin. One of the highlights was one for 28.